Sorry, the last point you touched was the KWRS, the money we're generating internally, then the issue of FAC, what is coming in the monthly allocation. But the state government would differ from what you're saying, that they don't have enough money. And that's why we have to go out for bonds. We've gotten bonds, we've gotten bailout, we've gotten rescue money. I think not quite long ago, I think somebody's talking about Paris Club, and maybe he's not making the loud, he's not making the noise as he did in 2014. But here we are. We have gotten more loans than we used to. Maybe the government is still trying to run away from the fact that they've gotten more loans. And a lot of people have said that the projects we've seen on ground, the look of the city does not commiserate as if we've gotten more loans than we used to have. But here you are. You talk about the money. If you become the governor today, let's say you're the governor, because you are here as the governor, the people want to know what you do here. Are you also planning to burden us? Are you also planning to burden us with debt?
Thank you, my brother. And that is what I'm saying the other time, that we need to create a sustainable economy. We need to build our own economy, a production-based economy. We need people who are going to think out of the box for us. If the government asks people who think for them, we wouldn't have found ourselves in this. We had a lot of mineral deposits in Kwara. Top of cobalt, sapphire, gold, a host of them, aquamarine and the rest of them, lithium, which they are using in production of battery. We can set up all those factories here in Kwara.
The largest deposit of lithium in Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken.
We can set up a battery manufacturing company in Kwara.
But I think this will go a long way, because I think some people.
And we are going to generate revenue. Sorry, my brother, I'm not cutting you short. We are going to generate a huge revenue. Of recent, you will discover that the governor make an announcement. In fact, the chief of staff of the presidency and the resident country director of probably an agency in the UN to come and look at the so-called garment factory, you understand, which was set up at the cargo shed. You won't believe that I gave His Excellency the idea of using the cargo shed for Ilorin Greater City project, an urban project that I believe we can be bringing in a lot of goals. You understand? Because if you are to look at the so-called garment, when I saw the so-called garment factory of it, when I heard it, I thought that is where we will be producing textiles and the rest of them. But I later discovered that it's just a commercial tailoring center where they will be showing clothes. So, which means we still depend so much on importation. And we have a cotton bed in Barti where we can plant cotton and process it. Set up a factory there and process it. It will generate huge revenue for Kwaras. We have University of Ilorin mini campus here. That is a property of state government that we can turn around and designate that kind of area. And Adewale Estate as our own tech city. You understand? So we can create a center for development and innovation where we train our youth, give them a bespoke training, a state-of-the-art contemporary knowledge on blockchain technology, artificial intelligence, robotic science, automation, and the rest of cyberspace security. You train them. Let them move with the pace. We can create a global development tracking unit, a governance office, where you track development across the globe. So, and you come and replicate it here. We have a lot of embassies that have consulates here in Nigeria. And let me tell you, the governor has a wife who happens to be a diplomat, a career diplomat, who can be able to guide our governor that, look, the consulate can be reached. We can know the businesses that are doing well in overseas. And we can invite them to come and set up something here in Kwara, which will generate huge revenue for us. So you want to tell me the amount we are generating is not much and we cannot think out of the box? That's not the way to go about it. So we have to do something. Our youth are becoming something else. We need to rechannel their thinking. We need to make them the most educated in the area of technology. Look at the climate crisis here and there. Look at the flooding. What we experienced in this 2022 has never happened in the history of this country. And the IFC, the International Finance Corporation, of recent make announcement that Africans are going to have the opportunity of securing close to $1 trillion in the climate investment. What are we doing? Does any Kwara youth or most of our youth, do they know anything about climate investment? And about 100 to 120 billion dollars are going to we are going to have the opportunity in Nigeria. So what are we going to do to corner the substantial part of this? Through climate investment, through decarbonization. So these are the areas we need to involve our youth, make them productive. Scholarship, thousands of scholarships are wasting on the internet for them to travel out and go and see contemporary knowledge and expertise something on how they are doing it. And we continue to be wallowing in poverty. We are complaining. Freedom is not given free on the platter of gold. We have to seek for it. We have to fight for it. And that is what I represent. A new generation of thinker and doer. Thank you.